Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. This is a very special occasion. It is our first episode of Two Dads, One Cup.
Whoa!
One podcast.
There you go. All right.
Went blank there.
That's the one that's on that other site. So what's going on, man? First episode. Give me some. Very excited.
Could have been better.
It could have been, but
Weak,
we don't want to overshock the system here with the sounds.
This is very true.
But yeah, so first podcast. Excited. I thought we'd just start off like a little bit of background for anybody who's tuning in.
For sure. My name is Vic, and my boyfriend here is Matt. Co-host.
Side chick.
We're co-hosting together.
Yeah. I'd say that's.
How do you say host and host?
I would just say my co-host.
My co-host.
We're working on this. This is the first episode.
Mateo.
Thank you. My name is Mateo, or here in Texas, Matt. Actually, Mateo probably sticks as well here in Texas. But yeah, my name is Matt. We're excited to get this going. We're just going to jump straight into it and just bullshit. We're just going to basically hang out, talk, say a bunch of stupid shit, and
as it should, you know.
Exactly.
I feel like people definitely need to see the funniness, which is strictly me, and of course you as my sidekick.
Okay.
I've heard people talk, right? They confuse us for Nacho and Esqueleto.
Damn.
Obviously for reasons.
Yeah.
Or another one I feel is very comparable. It's going to be
mainly
Gordo y la Flaca, which
was going to be the original title of this, but we're like, copyright reasons.
Anorexic friend here.
Yeah. Well, the only reason they do the whole Nacho Libre thing is because I don't like orphans. But back to it, you know. I got my little cheat sheet here of what we're going to be kind of going over. Not really much. There's like 4 things on here. I thought we just start.
I cannot read your writing.
That's why I wrote it that way. Because I don't want you reading this and then
Touché.
Going off on a tangent on some dumb shit. Let's just start off just as, you know, with background stuff. How did we first meet each other?
It was at work.
Yeah.
So
Chippendales.
It was actually in the bathroom. So I was taking a leak, and then you walked in there and started taking a leak next to me.
Yeah.
It was crazy because it was one toilet.
Yeah, it was actually a stall. But I don't like urinals, so I was like, mind if I squeeze in?
For sure.
It was hard to squeeze in.
I saw your petite figure. At first I was freaked out. I thought it was a lost boy looking for his parents. I was like, son, no. Shit, you're a grown-ass man. All right.
Yeah, it was weird because you're asking for my number and all sorts of shit. I was like, first of all, you thought I was a child. Don't let the boots fool you. But yeah, this was at work. I actually got transferred. I was supposed to work at a different store.
Were you okay? So I'm trying to think. Were you in the back?
I was on the training computers.
Okay,
yeah.
So you were in the back. My first thought is, I gotta show my fucking alphaness. You know, see this guy wearing these smallest shirts, fucking humanly made.
First of all, they were the provided shirts.
Me as a, you know, the
husky
alpha of the store, I had to establish my dominance.
Yeah, and what did you do? You pissed on the computer.
And I also pissed on you.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I thought you were going to kick my ass. So, of course, I had to...
I'm happy I gave off that vibe.
Alpha-size myself.
Yeah.
I mean, you stand at a good 5'1", 5'2", but...
You motherfucker.
But it's the petite shirts that make you look bigger and fuller, you know?
Yeah, and back then, I was at least a little bit... I've lost weight since then. But I was a little bit, I would say, stockier at that point in time.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll move on from that. But yeah, I remember I was supposed to be working at a completely different store. They told me, hey, they need help at the quarry, even though like I'm not even going to do anything. I'm brand new.
Were you with them before, or that was your first day?
No, I had spent like almost a full week at the forum location.
Really? I
Yeah.
did not know
And
that.
I was doing
Okay.
all my training, and then they said, hey, they need help. They're going to bring you over. I went over. Andy at the time was like, hey, I'm just going to let you know on my first day. He's like, I'm going to let you know straight up, you're staying here. And I was like, oh, cool. It's closer. And he's like, yeah, I don't think. He was like, I see something in this fucking 18. I see something in you that I don't think the other manager saw. And I just want you to be at this store. And I was like, okay, cool. And so, yeah, that was like maybe my fourth day. I go into the back, and they're like, when you get off the computer, you're gonna shadow Vic today.
That's fucking right.
And I was like, oh, why? And they're like, well, he's the one who needs the most help. So we thought you coming in, fresh eyes on everything, you can help him out and get some more sales. So I was like, yeah, sure thing. And that's when we started, like, at least hanging out. Not hanging out, but talking to each other.
Quite as I remember it.
I may have, it's been a while. Maybe got a few things wrong.
It's like they came up to me as a father figure, right?
Yeah.
They're like, we have a little lost, skinny Ethiopian child in the back. Huge fucking glasses. He needs help. He left his walking stick at home, and so he needs guidance around the store. And, of course, that's what I proceeded to do.
Yeah, and you took me under your wing, as they say, and showed me the ways of telecommunication sales.
I took you under something for sure.
Yeah, and titties. So we started at least hanging out with each other and getting to know each other more. And I was like, oh, this guy's kind of funny. I think we were talking about some shit. And you're like, I don't remember what question you asked, but it was like something that we were talking about, and I was like, oh, The Rock. And you're like, I like The Rock. And I was like, are we best friends? It was like we were 12-year-old kids talking about wrestling.
This is fucking true.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, this guy's pretty cool. And so we just kept talking more. And then eventually they're like, you can't shadow him anymore because y'all are just fucking around.
Yeah.
And they maybe stopped shadowing you, but we
fucking day.
Yeah, we clicked very well. And at the beginning, everyone said, oh, Vic's like so funny. He's the funniest guy here. And then about a week in for me working there, like, Matt's the funniest guy.
Stupid bitch. I've won awards for the funniest at that store.
When? Before I was there.
That's none of your damn business. I carried that title. You fucking came along, tried to steal my shine.
I mean,
you were just jealous. Jealous you couldn't share the spotlight.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean,
presence of a fucking alpha. I fucking like drip testosterone everywhere I go.
That's something else.
Either that or sweat. Whatever the hell it is, it's just.
Last time I thought it was ranch, but that was something else. But yeah, that was working at AT&T back in the day. That was some of the funniest times of just. It was like being in high school. Just
it really was.
All the dudes that worked there were cool. Most of them. It was just complete shit talking every single day. Just saying the most brutal shit to each other.
It really was.
Yeah. I was really on my game of being like quick with comebacks.
Dude,
and shit,
that's
because it kept you on your toes.
I will say that is super impressive, as quick-witted as you were with comebacks. I didn't know what to say, so I just shut up and walk away.
Yeah, you just pretend to cry and run off. Bullshit.
Yeah, I was pretending. Yeah. Crazy.
But yeah, those were great times, man. I miss those days. Too bad AT&T. I mean, we could say that we worked there, right? Does that matter?
We'll bleep it out.
That'd be, every time we say it, we just bleep it out. Yeah, that was just a stupid ass company. But yeah, those were good times.
It really was, for sure.
Met
the love of my life.
This is called Two Dads because we are a couple.
Yes. Yes, we are.
So, like, back to the podcast part of it. What made you want to?
What triggered this? Because I'm fucking hilarious. Not only did I want the store to know, everybody around me knows. It's time for me to fly, baby. I'm a peacock. I need to spread my goddamn wings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to let everybody know how hilarious I am.
Yeah.
I know, yet again, this alpha, right? 5'10", solid, stocky built.
Are you 5'10"?
Ish.
Okay.
It depends on what I'm wearing.
Yeah. I feel you.
It's none of your business.
Yeah. A lot of those soles are flattened out.
Or leaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got those like fucking those real.
I would say outwards.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
You know,
that's how your feet roll. Literally. And you have a club foot, which is weird. We have to do this all seated because if you watch him walk in, woo, that is a sight. I'll tell you that much. Shit's falling out of his pockets. It's so bad. But yeah. Okay. So obviously,
what about you?
Pretty much, not the whole alpha thing. I'm more of a beta.
Get it. We could see that.
Yeah,
Ain't that right, chat?
This isn't a fucking live stream.
No, it is. Chat, agree.
Hold on, let me look at the comments. Yeah, they said, no way you're fucking 5'10". But yeah, basically, I thought. So Dora has told me for the longest time, you should just do like a podcast because you're always saying stupid shit.
Dora's his wife.
Yes.
By the way.
Not him.
Thanks, Dora, for everything that you do.
She's always told me, with all the dumb shit you say, you should start a podcast. I was like, yeah, but like, she's like, with Vic, always, every single time. If you and Vic started a podcast, I think it'd be so funny. I was like, well, yeah. Obviously, I was just like, swept it under the rug. And then it got to the point where I was like, dude, why don't we just fucking do it?
Yeah. It was just like we did last time.
Yeah. Wait.
So we got it over with.
Did what? Oh, fuck. That was one time, and I was drunk, first of all.
I wasn't.
Oh, that's fucking...
I made you believe, though.
Yeah, you were slurring everything.
That was fucking crazy. What?
Oh, fuck. But yeah, that's so this literally came about in like a week. I was like, hey, or Dora, I should say, was like, why don't y'all start a podcast? Let's talk about it. And then shit, following weekend, we're doing it. So
yeah, no, for sure.
I think it's
still technically a weekday, but
it's what?
It's the weekday.
Yeah, I guess right. You're right. Sorry, if I can get technical. But yeah, that's basically
those glasses ain't working, Chief.
Listen, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, I mean that's what stemmed this whole thing, and I'm excited to get this going. We're gonna do this once a week, get it uploaded, and just bullshit the whole time, and hopefully y'all enjoy it, and we make people laugh who would also have a stupid sense of humor.
Oh, we will.
Yeah, I believe it.
Right now, we're just getting the formalities out, just because I don't know who we are.
Exactly. We're nobodies at this point. Not for long though. You know what I'm talking about?
God,
damn, we're gonna do that multiple times during this.
Your little baby ass fucking hands. Look at that shit. It's like a fucking shaking a goddamn toddler's hands. All those fucking tattoos don't make you buff, there, Chief.
I swear, every time I slap yours, no one's gonna want to hear that.
You know how hard it is to slap that for that long?
Yeah, I was gonna say usually just.
It was hard. Yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't hard at all. It was not. Just putting that out there.
When I slapped your hand, it was like I hit a package of hot dogs. Like it was just greasy. But yeah,
it's like
it's not
fucking slapping bricks. Because I got that strong, calloused hand.
Okay.
I don't. They're very soft.
I was going to ask, how you been doing with the gym? You still hitting it up? You still going? What's going on?
I try to visit gyms.
The restaurant is...
frequently, actually. I even have a frequent flyer card.
Yeah, you're VIP there, which is weird because...
They already know.
They know your order.
If I want to get treated like royalty...
It's gyms?
I go to goddamn gyms. But do we even still have gyms?
I was just going to ask you that. Or I don't know the last time I've seen it open gyms.
Maybe because they fucking sucked.
Their tortilla soup is good.
I've never stepped foot in gyms, actually.
For real?
Or gym.
Well,
no,
you ain't gotta say that. Everyone knows. I don't remember the last time I've been to a gyms.
Or the gym. Little scrawny fuck. Anyways, chat.
Quit talking to chat.
So I've fallen off.
Okay.
You know, I know you can't really tell,
Well,
right? Because
because you wear all black all the time and everything's super baggy. True.
I know it's easy for people to think that I just wake up with this
Mass. Not a tumor. He got that removed. Mass, we're talking about the
with
size.
this godlike Greek statue of a body.
Yeah. Many statues in Greece do look like you. A lot of, well...
Not from the waist down, though. Don't fucking play me. Like that David one?
Yeah, definitely sculpted that soft.
Nope. He had to be fucking freezing, my
dude.
God.
You
it was
think...
all balls and tip.
Damn. Yeah, that's...
I've taken art classes.
Specifically for that. Which is weird.
Specifically.
Yep. He can't talk that good.
Who said that?
And he's blind. Yeah, you would think he would have had a fluffer. But I guess fluffers weren't
they lovers?
The artist in the...
Yes. Wait, who sculpted that?
Michelangelo's David. So Michelangelo was the artist.
But weren't they like...
That's a great question. Shit? I don't know. Why else would he fucking drop trowel and let him sculpt him? Unless he was like...
That's some weird shit going on back then. But then again...
It was like
I feel like back then it was a lot easier.
To fuck dudes?
Yeah.
That's why you're so obsessed with that time.
It's
all coming together.
I'm just saying, not in that aspect.
Yeah.
But they didn't worry about shit.
No.
Besides the plague or eating or any other diseases that could spread around. But
yeah. It was just like philosophers and shit. And just like, I think the sun's in the sky because of this. And they're like, get fucking naked and let me sculpt that dick, dude. And they're
pretty fucking much. Do you think he drew it first and then sculpted it? Or he legit had... Can you imagine how fucking long it takes
to sculpt that?
To sculpt somebody standing there fucking naked in front of you the whole time.
You think David was like...
I don't think...
After like... I don't know how many years it took him to do that, but you imagine after like a point in time, he's like, I think this motherfucker's just gay. He just wants to see me naked. Like,
the question is, how did he not get a boner during that time? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think David would have been like, hey, let's make this look good.
At least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unless David wasn't
gay. You add a couple more inches onto me.
Bro, this is going to last for a while. This is how you want to go out?
Thank you.
And he's like, nah.
Jesus.
Now that's fucking alpha energy right there for David. Being like, bro, look at the bod. Don't worry about the dick.
But that was back then.
True. You think they like cared
now
about that?
It just... Shit's changed, man.
Yeah.
It's rough.
It's okay.
It's fucking rough.
I don't understand why it'd be rough comparing it to that, but is it because everybody other than you has big dicks? Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, actually.
It's almost like...
You would figure, like, why would you like being in pain? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, it's not about the size of the boat.
Correct.
It's the motion in the ocean. And what's your saying?
One and done.
Oh.
And then I need to take my asthma treatment because I would probably be fucking dying.
And then you got to make sure your CPAP machine's all ready to go before you go to sleep. We don't want you choking on your tongue.
I fucking take it everywhere.
It's crazy.
I don't have one. I really don't.
Sometimes he just comes over and he brings it in case he just wants to take a nap. And I'm just like, it's needed for
I don't have asthma.
No.
I mean, look at me. I might seem like I have a ton of fucking health problems.
Yeah, but you don't. You're surprised.
But I don't because I don't go to the doctor and find out. So
that's another good...
You know what they say. Whatever you don't know, don't hurt you,
exactly.
Chief.
That's a very good way to go through life. Yeah. What was the old saying? God, it was one of my favorites, and I'm blanking on it now. Like, I'm not gonna
punch the chicken.
No, that's
and milk the goat.
That's that shit you learned in Mexico. I don't know those. You always say those in Spanish. I'm like, what?
See.
But remember, it was like, I'm not gonna knock the bottom out, but I'm gonna beat them walls up. You know what I mean?
Goddamn. What if you can't do either?
Then
It's like fucking throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
yeah, I think you're just scissoring at that point, but it is what it is.
First of all, girls are fucking into it. I don't know why the fuck they give me some shit. You know what I'm
into
saying?
scissoring? Wait.
What? No.
They're like, scissor me, Vic, like you did last weekend. And you're like, nah, this alpha's got to fucking hit the gym.
That's fucking right, daddy.
Oh fuck.
We went off on a tangent. What were we?
I don't know
talking about
how we got
initially?
into the Michelangelo.
Is when we're like a squirrel, but we saw a penis.
Yeah,
And
that's all you remember about that sculpture. Wasn't he kind of jacked though?
He was fucking, I guess back then ish, super jacked.
Yeah.
He had that pose. This is like a,
With like a little thing drap.
you know what I mean?
That's a different one.
But he had some shit.
Yeah, he had like a thing.
Whatever.
Wait.
It was. Probably like a cum rag or something.
Probably
Just had it like
for
that.
Michelangelo.
Or they could have just done it, and he's just like, think about it. This is how it went down. They got done doing the deed.
Yeah.
David came out of the shower, still cum rag and all.
Yep.
And he was just standing there. His body was glistening.
He was like,
and it
mental
was,
picture.
And Michelangelo was probably just like, I'm gonna sculpt that.
Yeah.
I like the way that looks. I'm gonna do it.
Is the sculpture of David and Goliath? No, right? Because I don't know why in my head I'm thinking he's got that thing on his shoulder as the slingshot.
That is not a fucking slingshot though.
It just looks like a towel.
Yeah, it looks like some drapes.
Yeah.
Where is that? It's not.
Is it Greece?
No, not the physical location, but like, what does it represent, or what was the origin of it?
That's a great question. I don't know the origin of it. I think it was just like, I'm a fucking artist, dude.
I'm just gonna fucking.
I'm gonna sculpt this dude.
Well, I'm gonna let you know. You know that I'm an artist, so
I will give you that. You are a very good artist.
Drop them fucking trousers.
I'm not for the fucking 100th time. I'm not gonna get naked. I'm not gonna get naked and let you draw me like your French girls, as you always say.
Let's fucking Leo this shit right now. You have a fucking book. I have a pen somewhere.
I've got a couch that looks just like that one from the movie. And I'll just fucking...
That's all you need to do.
Yeah. God damn it, you're such a perv.
And mind you, you are bald.
You would think because of the mustache I'm full of hair. Shaved.
This is very true. He's like a child.
Again, you keep referring to me as a child.
You're fucking 5 foot tall.
I'm 5.
You can't even
6
grow
and a half.
beard. You know what we call those back in my home? Women.
I'm just waiting for you to start going bald, straight up. Like, that's...
Then I would clearly have that... what is that guy's name from God of War?
Kratos?
I would like fucking Kratos, bro.
That'd be pretty dope.
But with a tan.
Yeah.
He was albino, clearly.
Yeah, why is he so white?
Was he albino? Or is this just paint? Nah, I think he was straight up albino.
Is that... I never played the game, surprisingly. Is there a backstory where he's like, this guy's albino?
Why don't you play the game?
I don't know. I never had a PlayStation, whatever. I was always on Xbox.
Brokey. Anyways, chat.
Fucking chat.
I've honestly never really... I mean, I played it for like a little bit, but I feel like those type of games with like a massive storyline.
Yeah. Are you not into like the... like the storyline game? What is that called?
I am to a certain extent. I don't know what it's called. But I'm more of a first or third person shooters.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty or Gears of War used to be my thing.
Gears of War was the shit.
I actually used to play competitively with my cousins and my brother.
What do you mean competitively? Like you'd go into like tournaments?
Yeah.
No shit.
And we would actually win. All because of me. They're not here to defend themselves, but
yeah.
I would
We'll get
like
him
to
on the
say,
line.
first
Actually,
of all, I
hold on.
created-
Actually, we have a special guest, guys. Bullshit. Beep, 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 beep. No, Gears of War was probably one of my top games when that came out to play. Halo, Call of Duty, and then I just fucking fell off. And last time I tried to play Call of Duty,
you met Dora.
one of us can stay in a relationship, one can't. Last time I tried to play, which wasn't that long ago, I tried to go online and play like a multiplayer Call of Duty. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
It's because you're fucking blind.
I didn't have my glasses on.
You have a serious eye condition.
I can't see far. What
What
is
is that? Cataract? What is that shit called?
It just zooms in. My eyes are foggy as shit. I'm all, what? I don't think it's cataracts.
Brother, right now I'm looking at your eyes and they look like... Do you remember the Riddick?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember
Vin
what
Diesel,
his...
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember what his eyes look like?
Those are all, like, were they completely white? Yeah.
It's legit you. Minus the buffness.
Tricks on you. I see even worse in the dark. But I'm not that blind, first of all. I just can't see fucking far away.
Oh, he's blind,
What's that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, to be honest with you, when you walk in, it's just like a shape. That's what I kind of see 24/7. And you get close, I'm like, oh, it's Vic. It's not that black BMW that was driving by a while ago.
Fuck, I thought it was an Escalade.
Oh, that would have been better. With the chain and everything, it would make more sense. But yeah, man.
I never take this chain off, by the way. Never.
I mean, I don't have a Cuban link, but I have a chain that I never take off.
Yeah.
I'm not into material things.
Oh, we could tell. Ain't that right, chat? No, this chain has sentimental value.
Oh, you have told me about this. This is correct. This is correct.
So, fuck. What was your initial question?
Dude, that was so long ago.
Went from penis.
It's always gonna go to penis.
To games. Oh no, we were talking about hands. I think.
Oh yeah, how yours felt like a pack of sausages.
No, we're talking about the gym.
That's what it was. That's what it was. How the fuck did we get onto that?
You got penis on your brain, sir. That
ain't the only place it's on.
I believe that is a medical condition.
What would that be called?
They, them.
Oh. I go by Zimzer, but whatever. Yes, the gym.
So I've fallen off, obviously. I mean, it was better back in the day that you were actually there because it was more like an accountability thing.
Yeah.
I
still remember the first time we went to the gym together.
It was bad.
It was rough, dude. I was like, this dude's a big motherfucker. Let's go throw some weight around.
Zero fucking.
And I was like, all right, let's warm up with that 45 on each side. And you're like, and I was like, oh, we got some work to do.
Oh,
but dude, you stuck with it for a while, and you
I actually got, I would say, pretty massive.
Yeah.
And then I was on the verge of taking the shot.
Mm-hmm.
But I fell off.
Yeah.
I stopped. It's when you get too complacent where you're like, oh, okay, I've grinded so hard. I'm gonna enjoy this little moment. And I was like, oh.
And then it just fucking extended. 3 years. Just you're on a 3-year rest.
Was it 3 years?
Has it really been around that? No, there's no way.
No. So I fell off for 2 years, then lost the weight and went back to the gym, and then got slim again, and then fucking just blew up one more time.
Damn.
It is a vicious cycle.
It's rough, dude. I mean, me as well. Like I stayed pretty dedicated for a very, very, very long time. And then once I started, like I switched jobs and I was still go. And it got to the point where I was like, oh, let me just make sure I go on the weekend. And then maybe one day during the week. And then it's like, oh, the weekend's my only time off. I'm just gonna
No,
chill.
dude, it's just you start making your own excuses.
Exactly.
It's either that or you're like, oh, well, I'm gonna start Monday.
Yep.
And then like Monday rolls around, and you're like, oh fuck, well I'm tired of shit. Okay, cool. I'll
I'll
just kick
start
it off to
tomorrow.
next week.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it just spirals out of control out of that one.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're sitting on your bed, just eating Cheetos and
hot
crying.
Cheetos. Yep. But then you try to do the deed, forget you have hot Cheetos on your hand, and then you're fucking calling me crying. It happened again. It happened again. It got in the hole. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Every week.
It's pretty rowdy.
It sucks, dude. It sucks. You look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, fuck happened.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's I'm slowly trying to get back into a schedule.
Well, I mean, you really don't have. I mean, it's not like you're trying to lose weight or anything. You're already small as it is.
Yeah.
You're a little bitch, actually.
Yeah.
Small framed.
This is true. It's
you
hard.
should see my closet. With all these fucking ups and downs, it's ridiculous. You have
looks like a fucking TJ Maxx.
It looks like a fucking Ross, bro. Like in the clearance section, because you'll have fucking random pant sizes, and then large, extra large, 2X, and then it just goes up and down. It's fucking ugly.
And you told me too that all your clothes have the little tags on them that say like small, medium, large, so you know which one. You're like, well, I'm gonna stay in this section for a while until hopefully I can start shopping over here again.
I mean, I honestly wish I can go into my little girl's closet like you do and wear her clothes. The fact that y'all share clothes is insane, chat. It's insane.
It sucks because all she needs to do to wear the same pants as me is just put a belt on. I'm like, fuck, dude. I need to go back to the gym.
You're small as fuck.
I'm not that fucking small.
You're a petite princess, as they say. Mm-hmm. I believe in the community you are considered an otter.
Do they still consider you a bear? Or is it something else?
I would.
A walrus?
I don't think they
No, that's not a tier. That's S tier, I thought.
Chad, if you can confirm this.
Yeah, if you can let us know what tier or what they would refer to him as in the animal world of homosexuality.
Wait, why do they choose animals?
That's a good question. Because it's... Well...
We need to ask our friends as why is that a thing?
That's a good point. Yeah, well, what... Is it all... It's not all animal, though, right? Is it?
I don't know, man.
I know
all I've heard is otter. Well, when Justin was talking about, all I've heard is otters and then bears.
Otters and bears. Good old Justin, man. He was a trip to be around.
Funny as hell.
That was one of the funniest dudes. When him and old Lozano would go at it, was like, God damn, dude. Is there something like? Do you hate each other? But then they would like laugh. Justin would laugh. His little and like walk off with his purse. Golly, dude.
I love that dude.
Dude, I haven't talked to him. Have you talked to him at all?
I have not. I also have not really talked to anybody.
Yeah.
Except for there's a small knit circle that I talk to.
Yeah, not many people I've kept in touch with either. Justin, for the longest time.
I did see him pop up on Facebook recently.
For the longest time, I would post like a picture or something. It would be like a picture of one of my daughters. And
why would you put that on Grindr though?
Ugh, God damn.
That was too dark.
That was pretty dark. I mean,
it was already on the tongue.
It was, yeah.
And then you fucking said the daughter, and then by the time I acknowledged it, it processed through this fucking cranium of mine. It was already out, chat.
First of all, from what you've been referring to me as, they probably just thought it was me anyways. They're just like,
this is fucking true.
What's this otter doing on here? But I would post like a picture of me and the girls or whatever it is, and he would just go, every time he would comment, I'm her. Like my daughter.
That he will.
In her cheerleading outfit, I'm her. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Can't say like, oh, so cute. I'm her.
He wanted to be by your side. You should have just let him. Good taste.
No.
Good taste of the good life.
Just a little taste.
Yeah, you fucked it up. He did not do that. He's not fucking Italian.
He didn't do that.
He's Mexican.
You're right.
Mexican.
Just a little taste of the glory. You're right. I'm sorry. I fucked that one up.
Thank you.
I'm not. Remember,
he's not fucking Mario.
I'm not,
all right. He's not.
I'm not.
He's not a Mario. You know.
I'm not Nacho in this scenario.
Clearly, scrawny ass bitch. Sorry, chat. Lost track for a second.
Oh, you're gonna keep referring to it as chat for the longest I can already tell.
This is very true.
Yeah. Soon, no, well, I wouldn't say soon, but hopefully we can get onto it where it's just like a live stream, and then you can really talk to chat.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
It really would.
Yeah.
Seeing all the threads and stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy how some of these people like on TikTok is just making this a full-time job.
Exactly, dude.
It is fucking insane. And now I'm not talking about just podcasting, like
just people that go live,
just in general.
Yeah.
And I've seen, I don't know why, I've seen the same people over and over and over. And like some of the shit that's on there, it's just them.
It's just them weird. Talking, or like, dude, I saw one today where it's just a dude. It's so fucking weird now that I think about it.
But it's not TikTok though.
It was Grindr.
Like Grindr again.
It was Grindr. We don't need to,
Or what was the other one? Omegle.
What's that? Uh-oh. Chat, let us know what that is in the comments.
It was like, I don't know if that's still a thing, but it was back in the day where like it was almost like video roulette.
Yeah.
Is it roulette or roulette?
It's roulette. It's your ESL is kicking in. So where it was like a random person would come on,
yeah, exactly,
and it would just like switch to the next person, and if you disconnected or whatever.
Yeah,
I never
got on it either.
Me either.
I've seen the videos, then again on TikTok, but
yeah,
there's some weird shit that goes on there.
Very weird shit.
There's a lot of fucking weird people in this world in general,
and they're on there, and then you're like, "Who's this fuck? Why am I even watching? Why did this pop up?" And then you like click the live, and it's like 2,000 people are watching. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
It is fucking insane.
There was a dude, this is what I'm telling you, there's a dude who has like, the little sand. He had like blue sand on a thing.
And is it where he's just writing people's names?
Yes! He's popping up on yours?
Yeah.
I literally just saw that today. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, shh, William. Oh, Veronica. And I'm watching it, and I watched him be like 10 people's names. I'm like, what the fuck? Next? Like, why am I even watching this? And then now he just keeps popping up.
Throwing my name in there, but
never did it.
Dude doesn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
He has a lot of fucking people, though. It is fucking insane.
I think I clicked on it, and there's like 10,000 people on his live.
That is.
And this is like 2 in the fucking afternoon. I'm like, who the fuck's all these people
Why are y'all watching that at 2 in the afternoon? Wait, our time?
Well, I mean, I was 2 here. It was like I was on my phone at like 2 o'clock today, and I saw that.
I don't know why I was thinking about that.
We don't live in different time zones.
I live in the Converse time zone.
Yeah, what is that time zone?
Oh, man, it's dead.
Oh, look at that. Brokey. Yeah, no, there's a lot of weird shit on, especially with people just going live and they're fucking making money, dude. It's crazy.
I don't know if this is still a thing. Do you remember when people would send random shit and they would like act to it?
Is that
thank you for the corn.
Yeah, dude, that weird shit. Or they like a cowboy hat would come on, they'd be like, yo, or some shit. The popcorn or whatever. Yeah, what the fuck was that? And then once again, millions of fucking people watching their thing, and they're getting paid from all that. Like, because when they send shit, if they send like roses, is that money?
I think so. It's weird because I'm not sure if you get like 20 roses for like $1 or maybe like 100 roses for like $1 or like a cent.
Yeah. That shit just adds up.
It really does. I'm not gonna lie. I think I spent like maybe like $5 on sending somebody hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
That was probably the funniest fucking trend.
Okay, wait. What was the trend for the hot dogs? Was it like?
No, bro. They'd be like, "Thank you for the hot dog." Bro,
just comedy at their own expense for you to give them hot dogs.
It really was. It was fucking hilarious because it was like hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot
And
dog.
they had to eat them all?
And they had to do the whole thing.
Was it a
Thank you for the hot
dude?
dog. And then after a while, he wouldn't even say thank you. Or she, whoever it was.
That was my next question.
It was
a
both.
man?
It was both. It was
Okay.
fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Because some people would get like really fucking get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realize this, chat, but some of these people are fucking hardcore. And at
Yeah.
that one time, they weren't even playing. This was like instinct coming out.
Yeah.
They were like, "Thank you for the hot." You know what I'm saying? Like shit sounded like mad demonish, like suck the soul out you type of shit.
Woo!
And it was just like I said. I would just send one. See what their reaction was.
Mhm.
If I thought that shit was hilarious,
You're like, you're getting fucking 10 more.
you're getting $10 fucking worth, chat. So I'd just be like, send.
Yeah.
And then
I
they
just
just wouldn't
see-
say thank you for the hot dog anymore. They'd just be like,
They didn't have time. They had to eat the fucking hot dog. And you're just in a fucking dark room, just fucking eat that hot dog.
I wouldn't say that.
10 more and I'm going to finish.
Right? I was like, fuck, I ran out of money.
Mom, can you sell me? Please, just $10. See me home. She's over there fucking with her glasses on. Trying to send you the money.
I feel like that's like almost every parent. At this
That
point
is,
in time.
yeah, it is.
But it makes no sense, right? Because you have fucking glasses. You could verify this.
Okay.
I don't have glasses.
Sure.
I'm not blind as fuck.
Yeah.
Right? Is if you're looking, you would figure, right? If they have a hard time seeing, because they're older,
Yeah.
they would have it like this, right? But it's more like a,
Yeah.
and they always tilt their head. It's like a,
I'll let you know.
is that a thing for y'all?
No, I can see close up. Quit. I'm not in that group.
For your people, is that a thing? The fly people.
No, I can, if I'm just going to be on my phone like this or like this, I can have my glasses off. If I'm watching TV, then I need my glasses on because I can't fucking see that far.
But why do they do that? And it's funny because you'll see them with glasses and sometimes they'll like put them down.
Dude.
And then look outside of the glasses. And why the fuck have glasses to begin with?
This is no fucking joke. This is my mom with her readers on. She's like this. Huh? Yeah, we're doing that today. And then she goes back to her thing. Fucking all day, dude. So I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know. You would think they'd just be like, let me pull this shit closer.
It would,
with my glasses on so it's bigger.
It would make sense. There is no reason. If anybody could please explain that shit to me, I would love to know.
Yeah, I think that's just old people shit, ain't it?
I don't know.
It's not glasses
or
people
shit.
shit.
People. It would.
There's gonna be a whole community fucking coming after you after this fucking first podcast. We don't know where you're at. We can't see you, but they're gonna fucking find you. Don't you worry about that, right, chat? The whole time I'm looking like at the wrong fucking thing. I think I'm looking at the camera. I'm like, right, chat. You're like, I'm like I gotta be like a moth and go towards the fucking light.
You really do. Which, by the way, that is a bright ass light,
and it's fucking tiny. That just hurt me to look at it. It's tiny.
How is it tiny? That thing is freaking massive.
You think that's big? I mean, It's like, well, yeah, I can see why you think it's big.
It's like the size of my hand. It fits in my hand, so that's fucking huge. You know.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, chat. It's just a weird thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just old people shit. They just don't know what they're doing.
The fucked up part is we're now part of that old people shit.
Do you feel old?
I do not.
I don't fucking feel old.
But my driver license says it is. That I am old. And unfortunately, my damn kids remind me consistently
that you're an old piece of shit.
That wouldn't go for the piece of shit part, but for sure they check me that I'm old.
Yeah. Well, your kids are a little bit older than mine, so mine don't really give me a hard time about being old.
Dude, you have it lucky right now because you don't have teenagers.
Yeah.
Once they hit this era, bro, ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that. I don't want them to fucking grow up anyways, but excuse me. I don't even want them to
come.
We'll edit that out. Cut it. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, well, I'm always told that I don't look my age, which is nice.
You look like a fucking child.
Which is a good thing for people
certain
like
aspects.
you. Yeah, for people like you. And then I'm like, I'm this age. And you're like, ugh, gross. I'm like, that's fucking weird to say. But yeah, and you should see, if I fucking shave my face, I look fucking another 10 years younger.
Yeah. It was just very awkward when we were hanging out at the store.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would see people running at me. Hey, everybody's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? This is my friend.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, we both work here. And they're like, this isn't, he looks like this other fucking guy with a beard who hasn't gone, who's been resting.
Look fucking weird.
Oh, yeah. Dude, have you seen those pred catchers where they beat the shit out of them?
Okay. I love it. It started off with Chris Hansen.
Yeah. Great.
I fucking love watching those things. But sometimes I feel like it was scripted.
Oh, which the Chris Hansen ones?
Yeah. I kind of feel like it was scripted.
Yeah.
You know, just because it's TV.
Yeah.
And it did kind of piss me off at the fact that, like, I don't know if it was maybe like the older episodes where they would be in there and then they would just let them go.
No shit.
Yeah.
I thought they always had the cops there.
No. So they'll let them go.
The earlier ones.
And then that's when they'll do the whole sting thing where they'll catch them and stuff like that. But it'll kind of piss you off.
Yeah.
Because you know damn well once they leave there,
they're just going to go back to the same shit.
They're going to do this shit again. And it's funny because they've caught the same person multiple times already.
That is true. Because I do remember seeing the episode where they're like, this is the same guy like last week that we fucking caught.
Dude, they're not going to fucking stop.
Maybe you should switch it up like those pred catcher videos. Have you seen those?
I am so happy they decided to take it upon themselves and then just start...
Beat the shit.
I saw one of them where like he like drop kicked him and he just knocked him out cold.
Did you see the one with the little guy that they throw in the air?
No, I did not.
Okay, so they catch this guy in like a fucking Walmart.
Okay.
And they're talking to him. The guy's like, oh, he's trying to walk away. A dude comes up behind him, picks him up, throws him in the air, and the other dude just shoves him like, or punches him into the fucking aisle. And the guy's like,
in the store.
In the store.
Jesus.
And he's just like yelling, and or like when they run out the store and they trip them and they just run into shit. Like that's some rowdy shit that they're just beating the shit out.
It's funny when they slap them,
or they're like, "Let us shave your head," and then they're slapping them while they're shaving their head.
That's,
I mean, it is what it is.
That's good on you, chat.
Yep,
good on you for sure.
I don't see an issue with it. Sometimes it's like, I don't know. You're watching this weird person get confronted about it, and you're like. They're slapping the shit out of them. Sometimes I've been like, oh, fuck, that's fucked up. And then you're like, oh, wait, the reason they're doing that is because he's a piece of shit.
He's not a fucking regular weirdo.
You're like, they're fucking with this weird guy. And
he's a weirdo that fucking does some nasty shit.
Exactly.
And I feel like it hits closer to home because we have kids of our own.
Exactly. And then you're like, hey, good job, guys. Keep up the good work.
Now I really want to beat the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, know? Exactly. Yeah, those are fucking intense videos to watch. I just saw a video too with one of the guys got shot or a guy pulled a gun out that they were confronting. And I don't know if he got shot or something happened or he got injured, but I was like, they didn't show the whole thing, but I was like, that's fucking rowdy. Got to choose your battles there, chief.
Yeah, you really do.
But yeah. Live streaming, that's where all that came from. Maybe we should go on a live eventually as this starts to build up here.
That would be pretty fun.
Right? And just talk shit.
I don't know. Has anybody done a live podcast like that?
Oh, well, okay. So I'm a big fan of Your Mom's House. Have you seen that? Have you heard that?
Fuck is your problem, guy?
Oh, well. Your Mom's House is a podcast, but that's different. They have lives where it's just like a live event. But I don't think I've ever seen a live.
But it's not like an actual, like a streamed podcast.
Just like that Kai Cenat. Is it Kai Cenat?
Sure, yes.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
Okay. Well, like he's always on live, but they've got like.
I don't know why I started thinking about Wreck-It Ralph. Where he was like, hey, what's up, Satan? He's like, it's pronounced Satine. Anywho,
no, where they have like Kevin Hart and shit on there, and it's just like them bullshitting or Drewski, which we all think you look like Drewski a little bit, Hispanic version. Next time you come in, you
if
got to
I
dye
can
your beard.
get to that level, the Hispanic Drewski,
That
that would be fire. And then do a collab, even more fire.
it'd be like his Hispanic twin.
Fire der? Is there another level of fire?
I think it's just
Fire.
fiery. Or
Sounds fucking weird.
I don't think firer is a word.
It'd be more fire.
If you got
Emphasis
to,
on the
yeah, if you got to collab with Juicy,
That'd be
pretty funny.
That'd be pretty lit, as they say.
As the children say.
No, I think lit is still our term.
Yeah, I don't know any of this.
I got to think about the dumb shit that they say.
Is it like Ohio something?
Oh, that would be pretty skibbity, or is that?
I don't know how they use the Skibidi thing. I just know it's Skibidi toilet, but that's it. Have you seen
Ohio
that?
Riz?
Oh, that's it. Ohio Riz, but I don't know what the fuck that means.
Or Sigma?
Sigma boy. I don't know what any of it is.
Why do they say these things?
I don't know. It's like, why the fuck did they say lit?
Oh, speaking about dumb sayings. So I cooked dinner the other day for the girls, and I went to go sit down in the living room, and they're like, "Dang, Dad, you really put your foot into this one." Thank you.
Put your foot into it.
It's exactly what I said. I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Is that a saying that they say?
No, that is
that
is a thing. That is legit a thing. Oh, you put your foot into this one. How does that translate into you did a good job? How do you get you did a good job?
Put your foot into this.
So you put your foot into this.
Yeah.
Please explain to chat these new terminologies.
We need a breakdown of what the fuck all this shit means.
They're not making sense. So what I'm going to do for next episode is I'm going to make sure that they write down all these weird ass words and I will read them out.
So I need you to get the weird words with the explanation.
Yes.
And then you can spit them at me and I'm going to tell you what they mean.
That would be a fun game.
And we'll figure out
that way
what the fuck any of that is. And then
because you would have never guessed you put your foot into that one.
No. It sounds like they're talking shit. Hey, you really put your foot into this fucking pasta you made.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it sucks? Like, no, it's fucking amazing.
Makes no sense. 0 sense.
Yeah, I don't like that one bit. But, you know, kids these days, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Jesus. What's wrong with you, pal?
Sorry, it's my petite stature. I'm trying to build up that alpha.
Yeah, but you're not. You're is it extruding?
Extruding?
Is that what?
What am I extruding?
Is that?
I don't know. Finish your sentence, and I'll tell you if it's right or wrong.
You're expelling a ton of estrogen.
There you go.
I get tongue-tied with my words. Estrogen from your feminine stature body.
Wow. Very polite way of saying I'm a bitch.
Indeed. Indubitously. You remember at work when I was trying to learn big words because you already knew them? I thought it was the funniest thing because you're clearly a fucking nerd.
Yeah. Well, and it was like, we get it, Vic. You went to school like on the south side, so it
wasn't the south side.
What side of town is that?
I believe it's considered the northeast.
Northeast. Wow, you wouldn't think it'd be that bad on the
I was
northeast.
in the hood.
Yeah.
Show was.
You hear north and you think, oh, it's probably the nice side of town. And it's like, there's only one Shoney's in this city, and it's down the street from you. That makes sense. Shoney's is the best.
I will fucking punch you right in your mouth. Shoney's was the shit.
I love Shoney's.
Breakfast, amazing. All their other food was fucking awful, but
breakfast was their only time to go.
Buffet,
all the cereal.
It was legendary, and they definitely put their foot into that one.
Yes, they did. Ohio Riz.
Skibbity.
Fucking right.
Would you be my smegma?
Ugh. Wait, hold on. I know what smegma is.
Is that not what it is? Sigma. Would you be my Sigma?
Damn, smegma. That's an old term. What is that
it's like cottage cheese.
Oh, yeah, Shoney's had cottage cheese. Right back to Shoney's.
Dude, their bacon was the best.
Dude,
that crispiness of it.
I don't think the last time I went to a Shoney's, I was
I've
probably
never
like a
put
kid.
so much meat in my mouth.
That's a lie.
This is also true.
Shoney's has been closed for a minute, and you've definitely put
No,
more
so
than
I
that.
started going to what is that one? Like I tried all the Brazilian steakhouses.
Yeah, like Fogo de Chao.
Texas de Brazil.
Yep.
And then there's another one.
It's got like a weird name, right?
Meat sweats is a thing.
Well, when you eat that much meat.
I thought they were kidding, but no, it is legit a thing. You feel like shit afterwards.
Yeah. We all when I first kind of started talking to you originally, I was like, how can you always have the meat sweats? You didn't even fucking eat meat today. You smelled like meat. You looked.
No, so let me pause you there, Chief.
Okay.
So it was because I was taking that one medicine. And no, bitch, I did not fucking smell like fucking meat, but it did cause me to sweat.
I remember that.
So that medicine that I was taking for weight loss at the time.
It's like prescribed, right? Or no?
Yeah, no. Okay. So it was prescribed.
It was before Ozempic. It was like pill form.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it would almost kick my I was gonna say my hormones. The what is that shit that makes you burn fat?
Oh, what is that?
How some skinny people stay skinny?
Metabolism.
Thank you.
There you go.
So it almost like kicked my metabolism into overdrive. So anytime I would eat, maybe like 15 to 20 minutes later, I was already sweaty.
Yeah.
Because I felt my body hot and I felt like it was burning.
It was almost like a thermogenic to a certain extent.
Essentially,
right?
Yeah. So that, and it felt gross. That's why the majority of the time I did have to go home during lunch and take a shower and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking can't stand like smelling or being sweaty, or just it grosses me out.
Especially when you're not supposed to be sweating. I think that's what
it was fucking in the AC and I was sweating. You said I felt like no when you touched my arm, you said I felt like what? It was like cold chicken. Like it was like my arm felt like fucking raw chicken.
Yeah, like raw cold chicken skin. I'd be like, "What's going on, buddy?" And you're like, "Oh, what?" Like you'd have to like towel off.
I really did.
That was rough.
It didn't help also that I moisturized a lot. So
yeah,
but it did make me sweat profusely.
Yeah, I remember that. Your undershirts would be like completely soaked.
Fucking stupid. I had to take them off, and in the restroom
you're wringing them out.
Okay, it wouldn't be that much. In the restroom, there would be that damn air dryer, and I would legit have to take off my shirt and dry it off there.
Yeah.
Shit was ridiculous. Or I would already have another shirt in the truck.
Ready to change.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting. But it did help me lose weight.
I was going to say, it did like,
it did do its job. It did do its job.
Because it was like an appetite suppressant, right? Like,
it really was.
You wouldn't even want to eat.
Yeah. No,
which is crazy.
What is it? It was phentermine.
Fentanyl.
It was not fentanyl. It was phentermine.
Phentermine.
Which is crazy because now I saw it pop up on TikTok,
mm-hmm.
and these people were fucking selling phentermine on the fucking TikTok.
Oh, so now it's like an over-the-counter kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so. They're claiming, it's from fucking Mexico. It's phentermine. That's what it is.
Oh, interesting.
It's fucking phentermine.
Yeah.
$50 fucking here. And
damn, and it was like expensive, wasn't it?
No, dude. What's fucking crazy is these people from TikTok are getting it from Mexico for $20 a box because that's legit what it costs.
Yeah,
$20 over there, and anybody can get it. Mexico, you can fucking get anything.
That's true. I remember you get shots and shit if you're feeling sick.
I still do.
That's crazy.
That is my shit. Honest to God, that like I don't even go to the doctor here anymore. Like when I start feeling sick or I know I'm sick, nothing else cures me, but I call my mom. Hey, do you have one of those shots? Yes.
What's the shot though?
It's like
a antibiotic.
It's
or something?
like penicillin.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But it's like a fucking Mexico strong, bro. Like so strong where they're like, whenever they inject you, and it's not even the injecting part that hurts. It's when they fucking release that liquid.
Is it just fucking burn?
It burns, bro.
Dang.
So that's that good.
Yep.
And literally the next couple of days, boom, start feeling back to normal.
That's badass.
But yeah, no, I call my mom, ask her. She'd be like, "Yeah, go take it to your aunt, or your aunt already has one. And go
Yeah.
to my aunt's house, and then she'll just
Drop trowel and get a shot.
Facts.
Damn. Well, I mean,
Giving away all my trade secrets here.
yeah,
But it'll
phetamine,
help you.
penicillin shots. I remember you were on phetamine, and then you just started switching to feta cheese, which was, we don't know why. We were like, "You still taking your medicine?" Yeah, I'm taking my feta cheese. And we're like, "The
fucking
phetamine?"
lying because I am lactose intolerant.
Yeah, he takes pills before he eats pizza.
Anybody that fucking knows me, I always carry around a bottle of cheese pills. I'm a slut for cheese.
Yeah.
All the good foods
It has
have
cheese in it.
I love pizza.
Back to being Italian Mario. Well, at that, dude, we've hit over an hour on our first podcast.
Insane.
So I think we'll end it with your secrets of being sick and how to get better. Go to Mexico, get that penicillin shot, and have your Abulita.
It doesn't cure herpes, though.
He's tried. Believe me.
I have not, but know people that have tried.
Only reason he has all the facial hairs, so you can't really see all the herpes that come out on his
when
mouth.
shit's flaring.
Yep. But yeah, until next time, we're drop this on, I don't know, maybe Monday?
Not sure. We'll figure out the schedule, the schematics of it. Like that word? Stupid bitch.
It doesn't even fit in with that.
And then we'll see you next time.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah. You want to fucking cut this shit or?